welcome to this week's Friday update, and boy do we have a lot to unpack. I wouldn't say a lot, but it's been pretty significant what has happened in the last 2 weeks compared to what's been going on since the beginning of the year. I know there was a lot of speculation, a lot of talks about the market shutting down, homes aren't selling, etc., etc., etc. That still may be the case in the future, where if the rate keeps on skyrocketing up and sellers are unrealistic with their price points, that may be a possibility, but I do not think so. That's going to happen right now. We are currently experiencing a lot of multiple offer situations. For instance, oh boy, we submitted for 3 other buyers 2 offers on 2 different houses over asking, and they got outbid. On an Auburn property that we were submitting an offer about 20 to 30K over asking, no contingencies, no nothing. It got outbid after being on the market for only 2 days. It was unbelievable. I was looking at it, my buyer's looking at me. I'm like, hey, don't ask me. We thought the market was slowing down, right? It's been going pretty hot. Auburn, Kent, Federal Way, even in Puyallup, actually, seen a lot of over asking. Shoreline, matter of fact, have a listing over there, 184th. I will tag the 2 open houses that we're having this weekend below. But it's been very hot. The neighboring houses around have been sitting on the market for 2-3 days, going over asking. We've had a lot of showings. Our open house had 28 parties at it just on one day, showing a lot of interest in our particular properties as well here. All I gotta say is we're picking up a little bit here. As I've been saying, as you guys can quote me per my other Friday updates, is buyers who are pre-approved to buy 4, 5, 6 up to a 900,000. If they got their pre-approval, they're gonna buy. They're not gonna sit around and wait for a lower interest rate. The people that wait for a lower interest rate, they're going to miss out on buying in general. The rate is obviously not ideal. We would obviously want it to be lower after experiencing a 2.5%, 3% interest rate for a year or so. But this is the cards we're dealt with. So you got to make it best with what we have. And at the moment, what we have is pretty good. We have seller concessions are still in order. Yes, you got to give a little bit over asking there to get the seller concessions, but I do believe that even a little bit over asking is better in terms of your monthly payments than just paying 10 grand out of pocket for your closing costs, right? Homes that have been sitting on the market for quite some time. I actually just experienced this today. We submitted an offer at asking price for a home that's been on the market for quite significant amount of time, and they didn't take our offer. No contingencies, no nothing. We just wanted the property outright, and they said, "Hey, no, we think we're gonna get more over asking." I was surprised. To say the least, I was very surprised, to say the least. Yeah, we have 1 property under contract right now. 1 offer just declined, and then 1 listing. Green Lake is still available. It's still in the market. It is a hot property to pick up. I've been saying this. It is going to be an investor's dream. I do believe it. I think if you are looking for one, or you're in the market for one, or you know someone who is looking for an investment property, no other location you can get 3 rentals on 1 lot for the price that it's at right now. Yeah, we had also several banks shut down, right? But then we had the bailout as well. I did truly think that was going to affect the rate a lot. I thought we were going to see it back over 7%, but we did see it jump up. A little scare there yesterday. It was a 6.7, so it's still doing the little up and downsies for us. But we're sitting at a 6.4. I'm happy with it. My clients are happy with it. Those that got their pre-approvals and know what their parameters are for purchase, they're happy with it because they know what they can negotiate with. The only issue that I did see was the fact that the home was on the market for so long and we submitted the offer and it didn't get accepted. But it is what it is. There's enough inventory too. That is also surprising. The amount of inventory we have on the market is not enough, but is a lot than what we did a month ago, maybe even in September, October time. There's variety for people buying their first home, or people upgrading a little bit, or downgrading because it's too big, or downsizing, sorry. There's a lot of variety. Buyers who are pre-approved only between 400 to 500,000. A year and a half ago, it was unbelievable. You couldn't find anything but a shack at that point. Right now, we're seeing some really, yes, they're in Puyallup, or they'll be in Federal Way, Algona, or Pacific, or even Auburn. Federal Way might be a little more pricier there, but they're very nice homes. I'm very surprised. We have a few showings scheduled for tomorrow for Puyallup area and some prominent neighborhoods for 475, 425, and a 450 home. I was surprised. 1,600 square feet, 3 beds, 2 bath. The yard is pretty good. The lot size is good, corner lots, and very affordably priced. So don't let your hopes down. There is a lot of variety. Keep them open. If you have a question, again, reach out to me, call me. Don't hesitate. I'm happy to just discuss it and talk to you. In the future, I do want to do something. So I want to bring on a lender buddy of mine and maybe just have 10, 15-minute talk and just discuss certain topics or questions that I get. I get quite a significant amount of questions during the day, and asking about what the market's doing. I usually answer them personally. For those of you that did ask the questions, I'll make a call. We'll have a 15-minute conversation about it. Again, I'm happy to do that. I have no problem doing that. I enjoy actually answering those questions. That way, you are much more educated on that kind of a topic. You know what to expect. If you are looking for an investment property, which I did have some people reach out to me, don't hesitate. Reach out. Let's talk. Let's see if it makes sense for you. Don't sit around and wait until midsummer to begin getting your pre-approval if you're only going to be buying towards the end of summer. Get it done early. See what you get. See where you're at. Look at what the market has to offer you. Look at what your pre-approval is going to be at. Who knows? Maybe you might get pre-approved and find something you like now, and it's in your ability to purchase now rather than wait, and who knows what the market might do. Maybe it might heat up even more, and 4, 5, 6, which is unbelievable. The Auburn property that we lost out on was 7 offers, and we came in $30K over asking, no contingencies, close in 2.5 weeks. We had everything lined up. Everything was supposed to get moving, and it just didn't click. Somebody came in a lot higher than that, and the property needed some work. It's not like it was it was turnkey, you could live in it, but it needed some updating. It needed some new appliances, a new kitchen, maybe some new flooring. But yeah, somebody picked it up for almost $500. It was on the market for $430. So don't hesitate. Don't wait. Don't sit around. Don't expect the perfect time to buy. I'm not going to sit here and tell you date the rate, marry the house. I believe the rate plays a big effect, but if we find a home for your price point, and it's been on the market for quite some time, a few seller concession kickbacks for you, that's gold. You'll get the payments you want, you'll be in the location you want, you'll get the house you want. On my seller side point of view, we priced our shoreline home very, very well. I do believe we priced it very well. We've been getting a lot of traction on it. I do see shoreline selling really fast. So this right here has become my official addiction. I cannot stop drinking this mango or tropical citrus vitamin water. I don't know what it is about it. Maybe it's the fact that it's 2 bottles for $4, but it's really addicting to drink. I've been drinking this maybe 3 or 4 of these a day. They taste very good, and only for some reason this one. Not the berry flavor, not the pink, purple, whatever ones they have. Only this yellow one. I love it. It tastes great. I'm not even going to get into what this label says here because I'm not going to lie to you. I don't understand half the stuff on it. Now, food place. I did have a meeting at a place called Rosita's. I think I'm saying that right. It's in Green Lake. It's a small little Mexican restaurant. It was great. I'm not going to lie. I loved it. I enjoyed it. Parking, it's Green Lake, impossible to find. But the food was great. We had some good discussions about a few stuff that's in the works here. Yeah, so I will drop that food place as well for you guys down below. And the 2 open houses that we have going right now for the Shoreline house. What else have we got? We talked about the rates, 6.4 for your regular conforming, and then a 5.9 for your jumbo. Yeah, market is picking up. It's picking up big time, and the only reason we're seeing the only reason we're seeing multiple offers is because people are pre-approved and they're tired of waiting for the perfect market. It's never a perfect market. There's only a good time to buy and a bad time to buy. And the good time to buy is now, and the bad time to buy is never. I'm sorry. Okay, so that's it for today. I'll see you guys next week, and I might make these Friday updates just a little bit longer so there's a lot more info in it, a lot more interest to it, a lot more stuff to unpack, and I will try to sometimes get a lender on here, another agent, maybe even some other trade, just so we can talk about stuff and dissect questions that come in firsthand. But that's it for today. You guys have a great rest of your week, and I'll see you guys next week.